Hi, you guys. I'm going to be starting a series based on the koshas. I'm going to go ahead and show you this. This is Annamaya Kosha. So you see that I drew, just someone sitting in a basic meditation seat. Kosha means a sheath or a layer that I'll talk about in a little bit. But this target kind of in the middle is talking about the 5 different aspects of our being. So I just wanted you to have a close-up view of that. And then we'll get started shortly. Starting off this morning, sharing this depiction of a person sitting in meditation. But in the center, right, you see it looks like a target almost. And this outermost layer is called the Annamaya Kosha. I'm going to show you guys real quick. Sorry, my pen was almost out of ink. So it's kind of faded out. But we're going to start a new series beginning this week based on the koshas. So the koshas are mentioned in the Upanishads, which are ancient texts from India that backs up our yoga practice. It tells us a little bit of the history and the backdrop of yoga thousands of years ago. So a kosha actually means sheath or layer. And we've had, Russia in the news a lot this week. And if you consider the wooden Russian dolls, if you take the first one apart, there's a smaller one of those dolls underneath it. And then that tears apart. And then there's another smaller one. So there's usually like 5 of these little Russian dolls all together. Oftentimes yogis will say koshas are like these Russian dolls. You can also consider them to be like layers. Like we often say in yoga, peel back the layers. Think about an onion. You can't just grab an onion and start eating it. You have to peel off the first few layers and then maybe another layer once you get to the good stuff, right? To get to the essence of what it is. And so basically this is what a kosha represents. The sheets or the layers are the aspects of our being. And every week for the next 5 weeks, we're going to talk about one of these layers. The Annamaya Kosha is the first layer. And that's what I'm showing with that target-like symbol. Eventually, we're going to move from the outermost layer that we're going to be talking about today to the very core or the very center of our being, which is the soul. And so the 5 different sheets or layers are talking about those different aspects. So the first one, the outermost layer, is the physical layer or the food body. So anything that is nourished and sustained by food, which is this vehicle, right? Our skin, our flesh, our bones, all of the tissues, everything that we can see, and not that we can see the inside, but you could if you were cut open, right? So you can see it, you can feel it. It's something tangible. And so when we work with the physical postures, the asanas, this is working with that outermost layer. So we're going to be doing kind of more or less a Vini yoga practice today because there is some constant movement involved in it. And then on Wednesday, we're going to be doing a very physical practice more in Ashtanga lineage. So if you enjoy that style, come back on Wednesday and we're going to be more of that kind of masculine fitness kind of work on Wednesday for the Blissful Club. So with this being said, we're going to focus on the outermost layer. But when we're doing our yoga, pranayama, and meditation, the idea is to go deeper and not to stay at the surface level. Right now, if you go to social media app like Instagram, right, it tends to be all about the surface, all about the outside, putting all these filters to make us look the best. We're only putting out there maybe what we want people to know, right? It's not really showing the depth of our soul or what we're really about internally. So Annamaya Kosha, that's our work for today. Let's go ahead and start on our backs. If we want to start off opening the hips, you can bring the soles of the feet together. The hands can rest on or off the body. Notice the sensation in your hips. But try to soften the muscles around the hips. The inner, the outer thighs, the low belly, the glutes, and back. Close your eyes. Begin your mindful breath work. Breathing in and out through the nose, and a deep diaphragmatic breath. So with your eyes closed, and as you're doing your breath work, begin to navigate within. Journey through the different places in your body. And notice any feedback or information coming back to you. Noticing where you may feel tight or tense. Remembering any areas that may have caused you some grief as of late, so you can practice with care and compassion. There may be areas inside that need to wake up. There may be areas inside that need to get stronger, leaner, or more flexible. Even notice your skin. The areas that are wrapped and closed versus the areas that are exposed. Feel your belly and chest expanding on your in-breath. Dropping back in on the out-breath. And anything else you can notice physically about your body. Look at this practice as a way to exercise your body, as a way to get it stronger and more flexible, as a way to create more balance, even as a way to detoxify your system, detoxing the muscles, detoxing the inner organs, including your lungs. Let's all take a cleansing breath before we get up and stand. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Breathe it out through the mouth. When you're ready, inhale, draw the knees together. Cradle them in towards your upper body with your arms. Lengthening the low back. And then giving your back a little bit of a massage by rocking side to side. Let's turn over to one side of the body. We're going to go ahead and come all the way up to stand at the top of the mat. We're going to solidify the feet in close proximity. We're going to bend the knees and send the hips back and fly the arms up alongside the face. We're going to do some more breath work here from chair pose. This is going to be the inhale. And on the exhale, the arms swing back and we hinge over it a little more. Breathing in and up. Breathing out and down. 3 more. Last one. Inhale, stand tall with your arms overhead. And as you exhale, dive over into Uttanasana. Inhale, coming all the way back up, arms fan out. Exhale, closing back into self. Now create a rhythmic breath to flow from. The inhale builds you up, and the exhale bows you out. Since we're focused on the Annamaya Kosha this week, for today's practice, we're going to have continuous movement with breath. Last one. Pause in the forward fold. Gravitate the heart a little bit lower. Opening up the circulation in the back of the body, opening up this main meridian channel that comes through the back of the body. Affirming here, nothing, no one on this earth can hold me down or back. On your next inhale, step your left foot back. When you step the left foot back, we're going to come up to crescent lunge. Now find your stability here first, really pressing down through the mound of the front big toe. As you exhale, your hands are going to come down to the heart center, and you're going to bend your back knee. All right, inhale, we're flying up to crescent. Exhale, hands to heart, softening the back knee. Continue. Synchronize with your breath. Your breath may be at a different capacity or length than mine, so we don't have to be in sync with each other. Then now bring the hands down to the floor, turn your back foot down. Bring the hands up to float alongside your hips and erect the spine. Turn your left hip towards the front side of the room. We're going to go back and forth with a warrior stance. As we inhale, power down through the front foot, lift the arms up to frame the ears, and as you exhale, lunge the knee and allow the arms to come back down. All right, super simple movement. Good. Try not to lean forward with your torso when you lunge the knee. That way you're getting a strong stretch in your back calf muscles. Good, 3 more. Last one. Good, inhale, straighten the leg, lift the arms overhead. Exhale, you're gonna pour down, lunge the front knee, spiral the back foot firmly to the floor, and then helicopter up, warrior 2. Good, from warrior 2, you're gonna flip your palms open. As you inhale, straighten the front leg, lift the arms to frame the face again. Exhale, turn your gaze and look down your front hand. Inhale, neck neutralizes, chin in line with your chest as the arms float up and the leg straightens out. Exhale, returning to warrior 2. All right, continue this flow of movement. Notice how each flow of movement we take is targeting a different area, even though we're still utilizing some of the same body mechanics. Two more. Last one. Holding warrior two, gazing down the fire finger, drawing up through your navel, affirming I joyfully manifest the power of my own personal strength. Helicopter the arms down, spin away from the back heel, land your back knee, shin, and foot. All right, we're gonna plant the right or left arm, and we're gonna sweep the right arm out and up. All right, since we're gonna be moving today, exhale, the right arm comes down, the head can bow, you're looping it under your thigh. Inhale, your heart opens, your gaze lifts and follows the hand up. Good, exhale, sweep it down. This is our new flow of movement. Remembering twists are extremely cleansing to the endocrine system, to the digestive system. This time, when you open up, pause at the top. Exhale, bring the right hand down. When you're ready, shift your hips back and slide your right knee to join. All right, from tabletop, inhale, taking it to cow. Exhale, rounding it to cat. Continue. Work from your breath. And work from the low back through the mid back, all the way into your neck. Do one more. And then flattening the back, curling the toes under, launching into downward facing dog. Power down through the palms. Carry yourself up and away with your feet. And gaze in the direction of your feet. On your next in-breath, you're coming down to the knees. And as you exhale, you're untucking the toes and pressing back into extended child's. Inhale, rock up, hands and knees. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, drop to the knees. Exhale, back to extended child's pose, keeping the elbows off the floor if possible. And then this is our new flow. Inhale takes us to all fours. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana. Inhale back to all fours. And exhale to child's. Do a couple more. Building some strength in the wrist, the upper body. We're also managing to get some traction in the vertebrae. Now the next time you come into downward facing dog, be here. Breathe here. On our next exhale, we're coming to the knees, chest, chin. So it's an extra step where we rock down with the chin ahead of the fingertips. Inhale, push up. Good, exhale, slide back. Inhale, all fours. Exhale, Ashtanga Pranayama, knees, chest, chin, hips stay in the air. Inhale, lift yourself. Exhale, back to child's. We're gonna do 3 more. slower you go, the more strength you build, and the more you feel. Sorry about the leaf blower. All right, the next time you drop down, knees, chest, chin, you're gonna slide through to the belly. Straighten out through your legs and lower down with your brow. All right, we're gonna start to change it up here. Lengthen through the leg bones. Stretch out through the toes. Inhale, come to cobra, a low cobra. As you exhale, come down to the brow. Inhale, lift both legs and feet. Exhale, lower the legs back down. Inhale, cobra. We're going to go back and forth. Exhale, release. Inhale, fire up the glutes as you fly the legs and feet up. Exhale, release them down. Inhale, fire your back up as you create your heart opening pose. Exhale, back to the ground. Inhale into this half locust, just your legs. Exhale, land your feet. Inhale, come to cobra, lift the hands off the floor. Breathe, sustain it. Firm in here, I rise joyfully to greet each and every new opportunity. Lower the hands to the head. Inhale, push back up to all fours. Exhale, curl your toes. Launch into downward facing dog. Establishing yourself here. Ground yourself in your body. Plant yourself in this pose. And focus on your physical alignment. The hands should be shoulder distance apart. The hands are slightly dialing away from each other. The forearms are rolling in, the upper arms are rolling out. The rib cage is ironed into your skin. The belly's hugging in towards your back body. The feet are pressing into the floor. The heels are slightly spreading out, and the thighs are rolling in. On your next in breath, let's bring the left foot all the way to the top of the mat. When the left foot comes all the way through and you have that knee adjusted right over the ankle, we're going to go ahead and lift our way up. Once you come into the crescent lunge, exhale, hands come down to heart center, and you're bending the back knee. And then inhale. Hands release and lift. And exhale, bend. If you need to just stay in one of those positions, if the coming up and down is too challenging for whatever reason, you can just do one. Those require some balancing skills. So set your focus on one place with your eyes. Now, last one. Bring the hands down. Turn and plant your back foot with the toes kind of turned in. Float the hands up. Our music sound. Okay. All right, roll that right hip around in front. Get really solid on your back heel. Inhale, press to the front foot, straighten the front leg, arms float up. Exhale, don't move the spine, just your arms in that front knee. Good, inhale, lifting. Exhale, coming into Virabhadrasana 1. And just repeating this sequence. Three more. One. Inhale, straighten up. Exhale, you can pour over. You can lunge the front knee. Really spin down with your back foot. So it's facing the side of your mat, parallel to the back of your mat, and helicopter up to warrior 2. Good. Notice your front knee. If it's caving in, you want to externally rotate your thigh so you have a clear view of the big toe. All right, hands flip open. Inhale, turn your head to face the front door as the arms lift. Good. Exhale, gaze down the front fingertips as you return to warrior 2. So there's a head turn involved in this one. Controlling the breath. Couple more. Good. Bring the hands down. Spin away from the back heel. Land your back knee, shin, and foot. Press your right hand to the floor. Circle the left arm up in the air. And then we'll flow. Exhale, thread it under the front leg. You can bow your head in. Inhale, lift the head up. And take the twist. Two more. Holding the next one at the top. Exhale, let the hand down. Curl the back toes under. You're going to launch it forward and fold into self. Inhale, take your chair. Go back to the breath work. Continue. A little bit, sorry. It's foundation, it's the roots. And a lot of people, because of the events this week, are feeling it in their foundation. Because we're all interconnected. So it's probably just coming up energetically for you today. It showed up at my hips yesterday. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, fold. So back into this flow. Urdhva Hastasana on the inhale. Uttanasana on the exhale. Giving yourself a moving, breathing treatment. This time, hold your Uttanasana. Gravitate the head and the heart a little lower. Inhale, step your right foot back. Turn and plant your back foot. Float the hands up. Slightly turn your upper body towards the front door without moving the feet. Straighten out the front leg, lift the arms up overhead.
or not overhead, but to the shoulder height. Exhale to triangle pose. All right, our new flow. Inhale, you're coming into the old school style of triangle. Left arm reaches upward, and then exhale, it fans downward towards the shin, ankle, or foot. Good. Inhale, drawing up. Exhale, taking triangle. Get your feet really firm. Let your legs support the action in the upper body. The next time you come into triangle, go ahead and set your hand onto your shin bone. You're gonna want that for a little support because we're now gonna exhale, drag the right arm down towards the front leg. And then we're inhale, opening back up into the twist of triangle. Good, and exhale, bring that hand to drink down. Just think about what we're providing physically for our body, this outermost layer. Last one. Lunge the front knee, bring the hands down to frame the front foot, and land the back knee shin into the floor. All right, inhale, we're bringing the arms up, arch and back. Exhale, coming forward, hands and head tip down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale. Few more. And last one. Slowly slide your left knee out. Curl the toes under. Take Adho Mukha Svanasana. Just hang out in this inversion for a moment. Finding that blend of power and grace. Then we'll start the same movement we did in the earlier sun sow. So as you inhale, spill down to your knees. As you exhale, come back to extended child's pose. Inhale up to all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to table. Exhale to extended child. A few more. Go at the pace of your breath. And remember, you're in control of your breath. Making it fast or slow. Deep or shallow. The next time you enter downward facing dog, you can remain. Then we're going to build some more upper body strength. So as you exhale into knees, chest, chin, Ashtanga. Inhale, press up. You can keep the toes curled or you can flatten the feet to the floor, either way. Inhale, rock up. Exhale, Ashtanga. Inhale, lift. And exhale back. 3 more. Elbows are gonna stay enclosed, close to your side body. And the next time you hunker down close to the floor, you're gonna straighten out your legs, slither through to the belly, and lower the head. Stretch out through the legs. Feet glued to the mat. Shoulders roll back. Inhale, lift head, shoulders, chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, legs and feet lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, cobra. Exhale to the brow. Inhale, half locust. Exhale, feet down. Continue this way. Last set. Inhale, push up to table. Exhale, downward facing dog. Pausing here for a little refreshment. As a way to recalibrate, a way to recenter. Inhale, we're going to launch that right foot all the way forward and up between the hands. We're going to offset the back foot, plant it down, float the hands up. This time you're positioning your upper body to face the land. Arms reach out shoulder height. Exhaling, triangle. Inhaling, old school style triangle. Exhale, pour back over the front leg. You know what to do. All the while, when you're working through these movements, you're noticing where has life shown up in the body. Like with Kate, it's her knees today. It was my hips yesterday. So it's everywhere. All right, the next time you come to triangle, hold it there. Exhale, take the left hand down. Inhale, sweep it right back up. And you're going back and forth between the two. It really requires a lot of grounding through the feet. Really requires the right position with your back foot. So that you don't lose your balance. The next time you bring that left hand down, lunge the knee, wiggle the left toes back. And then just in the back, knee shin the foot to the floor. We're going to do the half lunge here. So as you inhale, coming up, variation of annomaya, and then exhale, scale down. You can express it in any way of your liking. And one more. Instead of stepping up to the front, we're going to slide the right knee back. We're going to wrap the arms lovingly around the body, slightly rounding the spine, coming into full balasana. So notice, even though we weren't being very vigorous in our practice, notice your heart rate. just from the repetition of movement. And know that you can regulate your breathing to regulate your heart. Especially now that you're in a state of stillness. Slow it all down. This is our first inversion. For the heart slightly over the head. Calming and cooling the mind and nervous system. Let's slowly start to rise. We're going to bring the legs out in front of us. And we're going to start off on our back with our knees bent. Arms hanging out beside us, palms facing downward. All right, we're going into bridge flow. As you inhale, press down through the soles of the feet, circle the arms overhead, lifting thighs, hips, abdomen, chest. Good, and exhale, roll it down, one vertebra at a time. Bring the arms alongside you. And see if your palms can take rest right when the sacrum does. Inhale, flying up. Setu Bandhasana. And exhale, rolling down. This is our new flow of movement. We're going to be concentrating on some inversions now, starting in that child's. This time we're building the hips over the heart higher than the head. Before we travel back down. Now, the next time you come up to bridge, keep your arms beside you, tuck and lift. Take the hands together underneath you as you roll the shoulders under the body. If that's too difficult to lace the hands, don't worry about it. At least see if you can rock the shoulders under you, though. Keep your thighs narrow. Keep your head motionless. Chin in line with your chest. See if you can see the movement in your belly. Filling up on the in-breath. Retracting on the out-breath. And slowly separate your hands. Slide your shoulders to be broad. Roll down to the low back. Hug the knees into your chest. Roll over to one side of your body. Come up to take a seat. Have your legs extended in front of you. I'm just going to give you a visual really quick. I said at the end I was going to give you a choice, and I don't want to forget to give you the choice. If you just need something more restorative right now, you can just hang out here in waterfall, basically getting into bridge, putting the block below, and then flying the feet up. If you feel good about continuing movement, we're going to play with Dandasana, Paschimottanasana, and then roll back to the plow. And come up, okay? So you can choose. But if you want to flow with me, flex your feet, push down through your thighs, lift your arms up. Good. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Don't worry if you find your feet or not, but you are trying to radiate the heart towards the toes. Inhale, Dandasana. Palms open this time. Exhale, scoop the belly in and roll it back. When your head is down, inhale, fly the legs up. Feel free to catch your hips with your hands. Take plow. Head stays still. Keep breathing. And then bring your hands down to the mat.
scoop the belly in, roll it down as you breathe out. As you inhale, lift up to Dandasana. Did it perfectly, good. You didn't even see how I did it, good. Exhale, lower back in, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, Dandasana. Exhale, scoop the belly in and roll it back. Inhale, legs fly up and overhead, Halasana. Breathe. Exhale, hands down, scoop the belly in, roll down one vertebra at a time. When you land to your sacrum, inhale, the legs lower, the arms, torso lift. Good, exhale, Paschimottanasana. Inhale, Dandasana. Exhale, roll it back. Inhale, Halasana. Be here, breathe here. Exhale, roll it down. Inhale, come on up. One more. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. You guys in waterfall, if your feet get tired, you can always bring the feet down to restorative bridge. Inhale, Dandasana. Exhale, scoop the belly in, roll it back. Inhale, last Halasana, plow pose. But from your plow, can you lift your right leg skyward? Can you create that L-shaped formation? Right toes point up, left toes are flexed and point down. Scissor the other way. Inhale, both legs up. Exhale, teeter them over the face. Roll it down one vertebra at a time. Land your feet so the knees are bent. Keep your head on the floor. Those that were lifted in waterfall, bring the feet down, tuck the tailbone, remove the block, join us on your back. Fan out your arms. Float the feet in the air. Glue the knees together. And then exhale, roll the knees to the left. Inhale, knees roll back to center. Exhale, keep them closed as best as possible as you lower them off to the right. So we're using the breath to twist side to side. Inhale, pass through center. Exhale, lean the legs to the left. Inhale through center. Exhale, lean the legs to the right. Do this again. Back and forth. Now this is a little different than how we normally do it in Blissful. There is therapeutic benefit with repetition for the joints especially. Roll to the left side. And this time you're going to hang out and lounge in the twist. Open up that breathing, especially on the right side of your body. Inhale, knees pass through center. Exhale, let the knees roll off to the right.
Oh, this is too happy right now. Now breathe up and through the left side of your body. You may even feel that left shoulder elevate some on the inhale, and you may feel it drop more on the exhale. So obviously the physical body, this outermost layer, plays a really important role with the inner layers of the body. And then we'll discover as we go through the series, those inner layers also affect this outermost layer of the body. It's all interwoven and connected. So when you're ready, you're going to roll out of that twist. Now, this is what I would suggest for your Shavasana, but only if your back's already kind of bendy, okay? And if you're not feeling bad in your back today. So think about the inversions we did. We did child's pose. We did a lot of down dogs. We also did bridge pose. We did the halasana, right? That was a lot for the neck. So if you wanted to counter for that, you could potentially bring the bolster in and lay back so that your throat's open. But only again, if this feels good to you, only if you can really relax into it, that restorative fish. Usually, your low back will come all the way to the bolster so that when you drape over, your arms and your head can go to the other side. If you find that your low back is sensitive to this, you can sit on the blanket. If you find that your neck is a little sensitive to this opening, you can bring a blanket under your head. I'm going to play something better for our relaxation. I'd rather you not hear lyrics today other than the simple chant or sound of the mantra Om. So when the koshas are described in the Upanishads, it says the attention to the koshas can help us to awaken deeper states of awareness that will lead to self-realization. It can initiate deep, profound change. As we peel back the layers, find the true self, the essence of our being. So I want you to dive below the surface, not staying at surface level. In the beginning, we were focused on the body. We were focused on our skin. I want you to let the body go. We've been exercising the body. We've been cleansing the body. We've been detoxifying the body at this point to get it out of the way, so that we can be more focused at another layer. Notice if the waters of the mind are murky or clear. Are the waters of the heart murky, clear? Notice whether or not your awareness is deep, shallow. Try to go deeper towards the clearer waters. Go ahead and begin to bend the knees as we breathe in. Roll to your favorite side as you breathe out. Go ahead and lift your way up to sit, turning the both weight off your holster. And sit right on top of it. Opening up the palms on your lap. Just want you to meditate on the body, the Annamaya Kosha. Noticing how it feels now compared to the beginning. Maybe the places that needed to be awakened are now feeling more alive. Maybe if you're feeling a little dull or tired in certain areas, there's more vitality flowing. Perhaps any minor aches or pains have disintegrated. Feel more open and free. It may be that you're having the opposite experience. You may have stirred some things up through the movement. So don't look at it as being good or bad or right or wrong. Just take notice. Join your hands together to prayer position at your heart. And with this gesture, with this mudra, bringing gratitude to your body. Gratitude to the health of your body. Gratitude for your body being well enough to show up today. To provide the movement, but also to provide the feedback. And set your intention to nourish this body. To take care of this vehicle that takes us from one place to another. For this is our soul's home. And then lifting your thumbs up to the brow. The light that I hold within humbly bows to the beautiful light that you hold and share with the world. Namaste. Thanks, guys, for showing up.